Hey everyone, namaste and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. We do nails here, and today I will be showing you how to do the gradient nails. Now this one is most requested once again because people want to know, and every nail tech wants to know how to do gel polish gradients with a gradient brush. So I'll take you slowly and step by step throughout the process. How do we do gradient with gel polish, and we'll create 3 different designs, 2 horizontal gradients and 1 vertical gradient. So let's get started. Okay, so today we are going to talk about the gradients. Now this is one of the most requested things, that how do we create these kind of gel polish gradients, and we will be using a gradient brush to do them. No sponges, nothing we're going to use, because the look that our brush gives us, nothing else gives us. So I am going to create a few combinations. You can obviously do it with your own thinking, whatever colors you want to use, but I will be doing these kind of gradients for you today, and these are the sugar coated. And I would here mention that I have learned them, like I'm self-taught for gradients, and I have learned them all from Insta DishaNailTheArt. So you can check her page out also on Instagram. She's amazing at doing gradients. So right now I'm going to create 3 looks for you with gradients quickly using our gradient brush. So the first color combination that I'm going to use is black, purple and a lilac. Now whenever we are doing a gradient, the base color will be the lightest of whatever number of colors that you're working with. So here, lilac being the lightest, I will be just giving my nail a thin coat of the lilac color. Now the point is that whenever you're doing on the nails, you've created a base and then you start doing with the colors. Here I'm showing it to you on a swatch stick, so I'll just quickly show it to you. So you do 1 coat of the lightest shade of the all the colors that you're using, and then just give it a cure for 60 seconds. Okay, so now once this is out of the lamp, it is nice and cured, I'll be taking in my gradient brush, will clean it once and keep it aside. Then I'm going to pick up with my black, and now black is, again, it's a very strong color, so I'll just apply black on the very tips. If you want to use a liner brush at this point, you can use a liner brush to apply black, because we have to apply black just like a thin line, and since we are applying it near the cuticles, you have to be very clean with your work, otherwise black will end up seeping into the cuticles. We are not going to apply a very thick layer, we'll be applying very thin. Next comes in is a dark purple, and I'll be just placing the purple near to the black, and I will cover most of the surface with the dark purple, and then I'm going to apply the lightest color, which is the lilac, and I will be using the lilac just aside to the purple. Once this is done, I'll be picking up my gradient brush. Make sure that all the bristles are nice and open so that they're not sticking to each other. Now we'll start working from the purple right into the dark purple and the lilac. So we'll be starting up here, okay, and we'll be going from one side to the other side very slowly. Now as slow as you can go from side to side. You're not going to rush up the process. If you rush up, you will not get the effect. So we are going to just nicely merge the black into the dark purple, and then dark purple into the lilac. Now once you're here, you can just wipe off the extra purple from your brush. In fact, you can just nicely wipe it off. And so you do not have any color on your brush. Now you go in with the purple into the light purple. Nicely work it out from side to side. Never rush this process. If you're going to rush out, you're not going to get your gradient effect. So this thing takes time and it takes a lot of practice. You'll go from side to side slowly and just merge your purples together. Once this is done, again I'm going to wipe off my brush nicely, and then again I'm going to merge them nice. again I'm gonna go from the dark purple to the light purple. This merging is very important, so we'll go slow. Okay, so now after this step you can see a little bit of merging happening here. That is, your black is merging into the dark purple and the lilac. So again you can just wipe off your brush and we can start all over again. We are not curing it yet until unless we are happy with the end result as of now, and we are going to just merge in a little better, because now the little bit of merging has happened but we are not very happy, so we will be merging them. We'll try to merge them better. I'm just touching the surface and merging out. Now once this has happened and I'm a little happy with my first coat of merging, I can just go ahead and cure this, and then we will go ahead with the second coat of our gradient. Okay, so now once this is out of curing, we will just put again the same colors in the same way so that I can intensify it. Again my black comes in, my purple comes in right here, and then my lilac will take the most of the space, because since I need more of lilac now, and the dark colors will work in. So I will apply lilac on the major portion of the nail, and then again I'm going to start the same process. Your brush should be nice and clean, so that is very important, and you just feather it out a little bit. Then I will again start with the process very nicely and slowly. So I'm merging black and purple, and then I'm working my way down. You have to do it 2 times. There are no shortcuts to this. If you try to find out a shortcut, your gradient will not come out nice, that's for sure. So once this is done and you're happy with the gradient, now whatever other marks that you're seeing on the surface will go away once we just do the top coat. So we are happy with the gradient, and now we can go in and cure it for 60 seconds. Okay, so once this is out of the lamp, it is nice and cured. Now I will just quickly top coat it. You want to add any rhinestones, any kind of stones on this, you can do that. That is your personal choice, but I feel that the gradient's beauty is quite in itself. So if a gradient is done clean, then it doesn't need any art on it. So you can just top coat, and we are ready to go inside again. Okay, so now this gradient is done, and see how nice and clean the gradient has come, right from black to lilac. And now we'll move on to the second design that I want to do. Okay, so now I will be, after this, the second gradient that I'll be doing is with 6 colors. Now if you're working on a shorter nail, definitely you'll have to take a call to reduce down the colors, but the best gradient comes when we use like quick transition colors very near to each other. So this one I'm not putting any base on. Whatever base is there on the nail, you can start with the same base, like if you've done with a neutral kind of base on the nail with any acrylic gel, polygel, whatever you use, you can do that. And then we straight away start on with the gradient. So I've put in a very dark red first, then comes in my red, which is like a proper red color you can use. So this gradient is a very nice dark red to yellow kind of a gradient with pink in the middle. So now I'm using like a fuchsia pink in the center, and then we are coming in with the lighter colors now. So there goes the light pink, and we'll be merging in all these 6 colors together. Then comes in, now from light pink to yellow we will not do a direct transition, we will put a peach in the middle so that the transition goes even smoother. And then at last we take our favorite yellow color, so which is at the end, just to top up the whole color palette. Now I'll pick up my gradient brush and I'll start directly with the dark red, and I'll be blending the dark red into the red, and then from the red we move evenly, we are going to do it, and we are moving into the pinks now. So the dark pink, then dark pink, you can even use a medium kind of a pink if you want to, but for us the light pink works, and the light pink moves into the peach, and the peach then further moves into the yellow. Now you can wipe off your brush once again, and now we will move on from the pink to the light pink. So now this pink is going into the light pink. So we will go in and cure this once, and then we'll do the second coat. So now for my second coat, I'll be starting again with the dark red, little bit of dark red I'll be using. Then I'll come in with the red, more of red because it was less visible last time. Then I get into my pink, more of the pink. Then we will be using the light pink, and then we'll go in with the peach, and then we'll go in with the yellow, nice and bright. So once we are done with this, we'll start blending again, and we'll be blending in from the dark red into the red and then the pinks. So once this is done, now I'm a little unhappy with this part, so I'm just going in once again with the brush, and so you have to do it quite nice and patiently, otherwise you will never get the effect. So we are just merging in the pinks better and then we are moving into the darker red this time, like in the opposite direction, because we are very happy with the lower gradient. So we'll move up this time into the dark colors, and then I hope we'll get the color. Okay, so here we go. So now we are happy with the gradient. You can always wipe off the extra, which is always on the side of the nails. You can just take your finger and wipe it off like that, so that you do not have extra on the side. And then we can go in and cure this nicely for 60 seconds. Okay, so now once this is out of curing, we will just now quickly top coat it. We've done 2 coats and we've got a smooth gradient, so we can do it. Now if you want to make some design, go ahead and enjoy, but I am just giving you an idea for the gradient right now. You can even do rhinestones, whatever you want to do you can do, but here we have a plain gradient and we'll go in and cure it once again. So now the third gradient comes in, and the third gradient I'm going to do a very interesting kind of a neon look for you guys. So what you can do is that you've created the base and we'll start with the polishes again. Now I'm doing a kind of a vertical gradient for you. So I'll be doing my neon orange on one side, like half of the nail is neon orange and half of my nail will be a neon pink. So we'll be doing a neon pink, and vertical gradients are comparatively easy to do than the horizontal gradients. So you can always try and give out the vertical gradients, because you just have to mix them in just like that and your gradient will come out. And with the neons also, like I'm using a flat gel brush right here and I'm just mixing in my pink and my orange nicely. So I'll just give a orange a little bit more, and then I'll pick up my pink and I will just put the pink on this side, and I'll just work my way into the orange with the pink brush, and you will get kind of a gradient. You can take off all the extra product and then you can work both the colors in the middle. So you have the gradient kind of, and then you can just cure the first layer once, and then we will go in with the second layer, just like that. So now the first coat is cured and we will just go in with the second coat. So I will be going in with my orange once again, and then I will be working in with my pink, just like that, and then I will be getting into the orange, trying to merge them both together with a little pressure in the center, and then we can put a little bit of more orange. We can do 2-3 coats for this, because since I don't have a base and these are clear tips, so we might have to, but then that's okay. And then we'll just put it for cure once again for our 60-second timer. Okay, so now we will go in with the last coat of our orange and the pink. You can do vertical gradient in whatever favorite combinations you want to. I picked up a neon combination to show you, but then you can do it in whatever combinations you like. So we are going in with the pink, and when we work with the pink, we will just work with a little pressure and we'll just get into the orange. And then again, see, the vertical gradient is much more simpler to do than the horizontal gradient. So we'll cure it once again. Once my base coat is cured, these flakes are there which I have, and I will be putting these flakes on the center line of my nails. Now the base coat makes the surface a little sticky, so my flakes will stick onto it, and I'm just putting them on the center portion where I've merged them, just to create a rough kind of a design. You can let the gradient be as it is, as we've left the upper ones, or you can put some glitter, some rhinestones, some crystals, or do stamping or whatever you want. So this is what I preferred. I'll just stick them, give them a tap, and then now we are ready to top coat. So now they are stuck because of the base coat, and now we will finally give them a top coat, and our design will be, we are ready with the beautiful design in front of us. A nice smooth top coat, cap the nails, and then just move it in. Okay, so here we have all three of our gradients. You can see we have the black to purple lilac gradient, and then we have this and we have this. Here I have just shown a little bit of design to you. If you want, you can do it, or if you want, you can let the gradient shine in itself. So this is the way we do a gradient with a gradient brush and gel polishes, and I hope you liked it. If you have any more questions, please ask me in the comments below. So I hope you enjoyed the three looks. Now do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Comment down below in the comment section if you liked it, you want me to do something else, you can let me know. And also, if you recreate any of these designs or you feel inspired by any of my work, then please tag me on Instagram. I am there by the name Disha Nail the Art. So follow me there, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.